Hello, friends, and welcome back to our amazing journey through time. Today, we're joining Alex and Mia for another incredible adventure. Are you ready? Let's go. Whoosh. Alex and Mia find themselves standing quietly outside a brightly lit upper room. It's warm, and the delicious smell of fresh bread and roasted lamb wafts through the air. Peeking through the doorway, Alex's big, curious eyes widen. He sees Jesus and his disciples gathered for what looks like a very special meal, the Last Supper. The disciples have been walking all day on dusty roads, and their feet are quite dirty. Mia, with her gentle and kind eyes, whispers to Alex, "What's happening? What is Jesus doing?" They watch, absolutely fascinated, as Jesus stands up from the table. He takes off his outer robe, ties a towel around his waist, and pours water into a large basin. He looks like a servant preparing to work. But he's their teacher, their Lord. What could he possibly be planning? The room is silent with anticipation. Then, the most astonishing thing happens. Jesus kneels down. One by one, he begins to wash the disciples' feet. He gently lifts each foot, washes it in the basin, and carefully dries it with the towel. The disciples are stunned, watching in disbelief. This was a job for the lowest servant in the house, not for the respected master. They murmur amongst themselves, confused and uncomfortable. How could they let their Lord do such a humble task for them? When Jesus gets to Peter, the bold and outspoken disciple shakes his head fiercely. "No, Lord." Peter exclaims, pulling his feet back, "You will never wash my feet." He feels it's completely wrong for Jesus to serve him in this way. It should be the other way around. Jesus looks at Peter with so much love and patience. He speaks calmly, but with a deep seriousness that makes everyone listen closely. "Peter," he says, "unless I wash you, you have no part with me." Peter's eyes go wide. No part with Jesus? That was the most terrible thought imaginable. He loved Jesus more than anything. If being washed by Jesus meant he could stay close to him, then that's what he wanted. "Then, Lord," Peter says, his voice filled with passion, "don't just wash my feet. Wash my hands and my head as well." He wants to be fully clean, fully part of whatever Jesus is doing. Jesus smiles gently at Peter's enthusiastic response. He explains, "A person who has had a bath needs only to wash his feet. His whole body is clean." He then looks around at all his beloved disciples, his eyes filled with a powerful lesson he wants them to remember forever. "Do you understand what I have done for you?" He asks. "You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet." He continues, "I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Truly, I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them." The disciples sit in humbled silence. The room, which was filled with confusion just moments ago, is now filled with a new understanding. They finally see what Jesus is teaching them. It's not just about clean feet. It's about a clean heart. It's about love, humility, and serving one another. Watching from the doorway, Alex and Mia are completely moved. A warm, beautiful glow seems to fill the entire room, surrounding Jesus and his disciples. "Wow," Alex whispers, his voice full of awe. "He's the king, but he's acting like a servant. He is a servant king." Mia nods, a gentle smile on her face and a tear of emotion in her eye. "He's showing them the most important kind of love," she says softly. "The kind that serves." Alex, feeling a new sense of bravery, nods with determination. Mia, touched by the gentleness of Jesus' actions, feels her heart fill with warmth. They understand now. True greatness isn't about being first or being the most powerful. It's about having a humble heart and being willing to serve others. It's about putting others before yourself, just like Jesus did. He is the greatest king, yet he chose to be the greatest servant. As the scene fades, Alex and Mia are left with this powerful image in their minds. The King of all kneeling to wash the feet of his friends. What an incredible picture of love. This story teaches us something so important for our own lives. Jesus wants us to follow his example. He wants us to look for ways to help and serve the people around us, our family, our friends, and even people we don't know. Being a servant doesn't mean you are less important. It actually means you are showing the greatest kind of love and strength. Just like Jesus, you can serve by helping with chores at home without being asked, sharing your toys with a friend, or saying a kind word to someone who looks sad. Every small act of service, done with a humble and loving heart, makes a big difference and shows that you are following the way of the servant. King, let's all try to find one way we can serve someone this week. Let's show the world the amazing, humble love that Jesus taught us. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful adventure today. Remember to be kind, be humble, and be a servant to others. We can't wait to see you again for our next journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with your friends. Bye for now.